Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Monday, November the 20th, 2023. And if you reduce the date, as is always probably a good practice to do if you can, just to get one number, the power of a number. It's the number 2, mind and body, creativity, man and God, partnerships of all kinds. So movement, energy, and relationship changes are definitely in the way. For the better, for improvement in all ways. If you just remain receptive, remember, because of the number 2, asking you to remain receptive, you'll receive the changes you need. But this will not be an easy process. For the more emotional this day, you might find your mind and your body and your emotions kind of conflicting with one another. Which one is the focus point? And there'll be a lot for you to decide and for you to get into very quickly. Again, you'll be scattered and all over the place, and you might see patterns and disturbances and irritants all coming up. Don't define yourself by the moment. Again, just give your attention to, first and foremost, attaining peace. If you don't have peace, obviously you cannot focus on anything else. So serenity, and who better than the unconditional angels to remind us of this supreme divine truth that we hold, that we lose, that it's very easy to lose. First of all, be proud of yourself that you're in a human body and able to take on all these decisions and changes and movement and still be there, functioning. You're still listening to this message. You're still open and receptive to the light. You still have the capacity to understand. Be proud of yourself for that. Pride and love and gratitude all flow together. And immediately when you've done that, your heart is already an open, positive door, or doorway, you can say, to the light, to love, to that change, that golden light, that golden tomorrow that's coming for you. It doesn't have to be tomorrow then. It can be today, it can be now. It can be right here and now, this very moment. And what do you have to do for this great change and these great miracles and utter happiness? I mean, it all sounds very esoteric and beautiful right now. How do I invite all of this change in? Right now, I don't have money in the bank. My stomach hurts. I have disharmony in my home. My dog is not well, right? You have all these practical problems. So what is it that I need to do here and now to achieve this great change? So first and foremost, whatever form of energy balance that you do every day, enhance that this day. What does that mean? Whether it's invocations or chakra clearing or meditations, mantras that you get into, affirmations, or just look at this image and just ask, first and foremost, for balance, a sense of balance mentally that'll calm your mind down immediately, a sense of balance for your emotions and heart, a sense of balance around you in your environment, because you are affected by your environment every single moment. You cannot get away from your environment, right? So keep on enhancing. And of course, emotions, body, all of your body in the chakra points, and your mind. And how do you do that? Just keep looking at her, speaking to her within your mind, because many of you might be out there in the world in worldly responsibilities and in workplaces where you just cannot start singing sacred songs or chanting. That would seem ridiculous, right? Do it in your mind or write it down on a piece of paper. The request, I now ask to clear and balance. Help me, Archangel Jophiel with. She's your friend. Archangel Jophiel is basically the archangel of beauty. She literally helps you perceive things and see them as full of potential and the sacred creative light of God through your thoughts. That's basically the crown chakra. For those who don't know, the chakra points. And if you want to enhance your sense to perceive everything and to even maybe start becoming more creative through your thoughts, through words, to expression of thoughts, or to be inspired by thoughts, or to use thoughts creatively rather than just reacting, go ahead and ask her for changes of that kind. That's the space you're clearing. Don't think of clearing your space as just telling you to clear your house or clean your house. Yes, if you do that, it does add to this process. Because look at her, she's just inviting the light in. And for once, you don't see a whole bunch of rays of light or colors of light. It's just light, glowing, graceful, golden, white, and full of possibility. Now, if you notice, the gown she's wearing, it's very interesting. It's dual colored, but in a very graceful manner that's merging. The golden and white is becoming pink. So that's you then, inviting this light, asking for the change, wherever you want it to be. Make it as practical as you want. Make it appear in your tangible reality. The more you do that, the more you ask for signs and the obvious. I mean, it can be as simple as changing something in your cupboard or something you're wearing, and express this change, this clearing within that. You'll feel it and know that it exists and it's come. And then this merging will happen automatically. You'll feel a sense of peace, serenity, sweetness, love, grace, inspiration, motivation, happiness, fulfillment. All these words. Choose these words for yourself. Such simple forms of instruction or understanding of the card come to you for this day. You don't have to think of a whole bunch of words. You're already stressed enough. You're trying to de-stress, not add to it. And if you see her hair also, it's very nicely flowing to the left and right side of her. Whatever you need to let go of, clear that. I now clear. Keep on using these statements. I now clear. And then the right side is you're clearing away why you block your future from coming to you. What's the obstacles, external, internal, that have you just stuck or feeling stuck? You're not stuck in any way, dear one. It's just momentary. It's just illusion. You learn to recognize where the divine ones and the divine energy is. You haven't lost it at all. Because see your hands, they're free. In fact, hand energy or palm energy is very strong this day. For those who practice Reiki already, go ahead and find new ways to connect with the universal life force energy. For others who just want to just pray, put your fingers together and invite the divine ones who you want to connect with just through thought, to help me feel you in my hands, dear Lord. This is just me giving a general prayer statement to you, a prayerful statement. Of course, you would have more and beautiful and traditional forms of prayer. Please use them. They will have great effect this day. You can even use this in the middle of a prayer dedicated to a divine one, to a Lord, to a divine goddess, to divine Father, through traditional prayer and lighting of an incense stick or several incense sticks and candles, and inviting it with your hands spread out that way. Saying, what are you saying? You're receptive. You can use this also to release, to let go, to clear. Both ways. Clearing the past, embitterment and baggage that no longer serves you, and releasing your fears of the future again to the divine ones to keep you free, to keep moving, lighthearted, available, believing, filled with faith, filled with motivation. All she's doing is, she's not looking left or right or anywhere, right? And what is her expression? That I'm just here. I'm a child of God and I just trust and I invite and I know. It's all coming through her thoughts, right? So immediately when you get spontaneous epiphanies, you can say, or ideas that, oh, I should try this today. Maybe just a different form of eating. That I don't want to eat this anymore. It's not good for my body. That kind of clearing. Or clearing of something in your routine. Some bad habit you have of eating again. I'm just mentioning eating for health reasons. It could be also how you react to family members, how you react to financial problems, your relationship with money. Maybe you need clearing there to invite more abundance into your life. Maybe you feel that you're always cut off or limited in your ability to express yourself, to remove that thought, to clear that thought. Again, for a chance to be able to express yourself. How? Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to go on a vacation. And you seem to never have the money for that. That you're just always just paying bills. To have more fun in your life. So clear, clutter, related to that. Related to abundance, related to enjoyment, creativity, connection, relationships, love, expression, communication. All kinds of clearing can occur in this day. Why? Because those huge white wings she has behind her, those are really your portals of this clearing. Then really get into motion. Literally, it's motion. Past that just does not seem to leave you. And it will, you can say, resurface at various times of this day. And you'll be like, I just don't want to deal with this anymore, this pattern, this habit. It doesn't mean that you just go and start chucking people out of your life without telling them what's going on. But where you feel that negativity is just stuck, and it seems to be stuck forever, there's no forever. Because there's also beautiful portals and trees from the Akashic spaces watching this space and sending healing energy while you do this. So you're protected and guided in the best manner possible. And while these white wings are moving and flowing, graceful energy of the heavenly forces from all realms, not just the angelic forces, is coming forward. So your ancestors, divine ones you believe in the angelic forces, the unicorns, ascended masters, the divine feminine, symbols, Reiki energy, universal life forces, the elementals, the fae, the rays, of course, of light, pulsating now within you and around you. You might even see several colors of the rainbow surrounding you. Again, it's helping you clear. Maybe giving you a theme of the clearing and how to use Archangel Jophiel's soothing presence and send it wherever you need to send it, within you, around you, ahead of you, to someone, to a relationship, to a situation, to something you're attracting, to something you're inviting. Whatever it is you need it for, take your time doing it. There's no rush. That's the beauty of working with the angelic forces. You cannot miss her, and you cannot miss guidance. Ask for a sign if it seems confusing just because you're just so stressed out or tired or lack motivation, and you just don't want to understand. You just want to give up and just say, forget about all this angelic forces and all that. I just want to have money in my bank to pay this bill right now. You'll get money in the bank to pay that bill. That will build your faith. That's your sign. And that tells you that you can clear your space. At least give her a chance to do so with you. Now you might say, why is she wearing earrings if she's supposed to be so tuned into God? How will you hear God? These are the subtle voices of the divine, your inner voice that you might be ignoring all this time. Or it might be a beautiful song or chanting that you hear, chanting that you engage in, a beautiful meditation verbally spoken, a beautiful bird just singing in the tree, all of a sudden when you need it, just to remind you, laughter of some kind, or laughter that you choose to purposely engage in, just so that you can smile and say, oh yes, I've cleared, I'm fine, I feel better. Or taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out and hearing actually the sound of that breath. Why? Because you can be aware of your rhythm. Now you might say, what does that mean? Again, it sounds very esoteric. Is it comfortable for you to breathe in and out? Or do you still need to clear something? It gives you indication of where it is that you lack rhythm, or you're out of balance with your own self, with the universal song, you can say, that is consistently playing. But that's the beauty of all these forces of light that come to you so simply and gracefully today. That's why they come in this most simplistic of forms, you can say. There's not much going on here, right, as far as instruments go. So for those who like a lot of instruments, maybe that's also something you need to clear away, to be just able to receive through your intuition, through your inner voice, without a whole bunch of instruments and painting and ornaments, just to be. It's a very difficult thing to do sometimes when you're stressed out, because you want ornate, you want more and more of ritual. And it's the opposite that you need. You need to trust your inner voice. You need to trust your heart to just love and be loved, and to extend love, and to enjoy compassion. And your inner voice will then get enhanced and be able to even speak to you through your inner ear. And of course, your thoughts will be able to decide what is best for you, because you'll actually feel happy doing it and thinking about it and making others happy too. That just comes naturally. And of course, your capacity to use visuals, visualization for creativity, visualization for healing, symbols, the ability to engage with just beautiful images and paintings and things like that. Or you become a co-creator with God and start to create images of your own, because it's flowing through you. Again, you've cleared your space. You've got rid of the clutter and the fear that this will not be accepted. That's a big reason people usually don't share what's within them, because they're seeking an audience. And they think that if I don't get a whole bunch of people liking my book or liking my painting or liking my cards, there's something wrong with what I'm offering. Even if one person accepts it, it's already started its movement. At least give it a chance to breathe and be born. So get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Now you might say, what is this feng shui? Basically, move things around without even knowing anything about feng shui in your own personal environment. If a book or a pen even, a piece of paper, a napkin, something you placed on a tabletop, an altar you've created, feels like it's out of balance, that it's not sitting properly or it's not gathering enough sunlight, move that around, just knowing. Even then you'll think that, oh, I used my intuition and did something in the physical world and it worked for me. So try that. So go ahead, dear one, and clear your space. Archangel Jophiel is with you throughout this day. Keep on calling upon her. Use that robe she's wearing. Again, using your own personal intuition, and your space will just get more and more divinely filled, and you will feel fulfilled and happy. You're meant to. So enjoy this day the same way that the Divine Ones, Divine Father, Divine Mother want you to enjoy every day. And this beautiful artwork that reminds us of the simple but powerful and important piece of divine truth is given to us by Corey Wolf. That's CoreyWolfe. And that's where he can be reached on his website, CoreyWolfe.com. So enjoy this day and clear your space and re-emerge as what you're meant to be, your own divine self, shining, precious, happy, complete. Bye for now.